A resub? For real? Thank you so much. Pleasure to keep you with us.
You are what you eat.
Oh my god, I don't even know how to do this anymore. Okay, let me see. Is that an adequate volume? Is that a good volume for music? Can you guys still hear that? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Let me, Jesus, where am I? Okay, I swear I've done this before. Hey, there we go. Looks good, right? How's it going? First off, before I even get started on anything, Woomy, thank you so much for the resub, my guy. I appreciate it, dude. 23 months? I don't even know what to say to that. Have we been streaming that long? It doesn't even feel like it. And it doesn't even feel like we've known you for that long. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it very, very much. Okay, so we are finally back. Finally back, home sweet home. Yes, it's been a while. I think the last stream that we've done here was about like 20 days ago-ish. Or wait, is it that long? I don't even remember. It's been a pretty quiet month for December here in the grand scheme of things. And we're gonna get to all that, I promise. But first, let me take a drink real quick. Oh my god, I'm thirsty for some reason.
A resub? For real? Thank you so much. Pleasure to keep you with us.
Close my door!
I'm glad you finally watched both Spider-Man
Dude, okay,
films.
so I promise we're gonna get to all the update stuff, but dude, I gotta say, Spider-Man, the new one, was freaking sick. It was freaking sick. Which is like, I don't feel like that's something I normally say too much about Marvel movies, because most of the time I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's a Marvel movie, you know, the bad guys get smited and the good guys win, lottie freaking da. But this movie in particular, there's a couple of things that I really wanted to see going into it, and obviously we're not going to talk any spoilers or anything like that, because that's what the Discord channel is for, which, by the way, if you haven't joined our Discord server, what are you doing with your life? It's right here in the command. Anyway, there was a couple things and they did all of them. So anyway, I was super, super pleased. That's something that I actually watched while I was on vacation. I made the time for it and everything. It was awesome. I got to watch it in Dolby Cinema, whatever the format is for that. Yeah, and like the theater was 3 stories tall. Like I've never been in a movie theater that's that big. Anyway, so yeah, that was a good movie. Yes. Zane, thank you for the resub, dude. 18 monthers. Thank you. All right, guys. So as I was saying, it's been a pretty quiet month for December here as far as content goes, which wasn't the plan originally. And I guess we'll just go ahead and get everything out of the way, get all of you guys updated as to what I've been doing, what's been going on behind the scenes, things like that. First of all, thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out today. I know I haven't really been very active, but it's so nice to know that there are at least a few of you out there that would come back if I ever decide to take a little break like I did. So, anyway, I see Mika's asking and a couple other people asking. We're gonna get to that, I promise. But just to kind of explain where I've been, the plan was, while I was gone, to prepare a couple of uploads for you guys via YouTube, so that, you know, like there's at least some content, you know, being uploaded in my absence. That was the plan originally, and we actually, myself and Kira, were able to put together our top 5 games of 2021, which I think personally came out really, really good. I feel like it's one of my best edits to date. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. It's on YouTube. I'm very proud of it, and Kira did a really good job. I love hearing her thoughts on some of the games that she talked about, and it was just in general really fun to put together. So anyway, there was that, and then after that, there was supposed to be another podcast episode, another collaboration like tier list with Yo Schiller, and a recording with my family while we were on vacation. So there was supposed to be 3 other videos coming to the channel while I was gone. The reason for that and why they haven't come, also, hello Sky, welcome. Mika, good to have you. Thank you guys for tuning in. The reason why they haven't happened is because, short and simple, the universe hates me and everyone surrounding me. No, but seriously, for the video with Yoshiller specifically, he was kind of the one he is kind of the one that's in charge of editing it. He fell extremely ill. Had a really high heart rate, almost went to the ER. He was keeping me updated, and I was like, dude, you know what? It's fine. Like, this thing that we're working on isn't that important, so you can just come back to it and let me know whenever you're feeling better, and that's where we're at with that. So far, what he's told me is that he's feeling better, and he has a lot of work to catch up on because he's just the kind of guy that likes to schedule a lot of things all at once. So, he's kind of playing catch up a little bit, and thus, that video has been postponed, unfortunately. After that was supposed to be another podcast episode. Unfortunately, for that, one person's audio, that being Kira's, she was going to be on the podcast. Her audio was just, when it was recorded for some reason, it was just absolutely destroyed. It is incredibly hard to understand what she's even saying. It's like super glitchy sounding and everything. I could play you the file, but honestly, I don't really even think that would help. But basically, the audio for that was just awful beyond all reason. I don't know why. No knocks on her or anything obviously like that. It's just a completely random thing that Audacity just decided to, you know, sometimes you use programs and stuff like that, and sometimes they just don't work, right? So that seems to be the case here. My original thought, Mika, was to have her do something like that, but the problem is that a lot of what she was doing, first of all, it's like an hour of her entire recording was messed up. Second of all, a lot of her talking was like in response to other questions and things like that. And in my mind, the process of getting that all re-recorded and dubbed over was just way too much for the outcome. So unfortunately, there wasn't really a feasible way for me to fix that, which is a shame because that conversation was really, really good. All of us, we talked about the Game Awards and our favorite games of the year and our holiday plans and things like that. And it just sucks. It just sucks, but, you know, these things happen and we move on. So, that was that. And then, I was supposed to have another video after that with my family while we were on vacation and getting all that edited and stuff while I was there, which is totally doable because I just bought a new laptop recently and it's freaking awesome. I love editing on it. Unfortunately, for which is like the buzzword for today. Unfortunately, for some reason, on like the second day while we were gone, which was supposed to be the day that I was going to record with my family, my leg, right? So I know a couple of you have already been asking. My leg decided to just give me the weirdest, most random, most, like, it's such a random thing, and it's totally typical for my medical history for things like this to just happen. But my leg has this really weird pain, and I can point it out to you on my leg. It's like right here. I didn't break it or anything, and trust me, I've thought about this so long. I've had a whole week to stew it over. I haven't slept on it. I didn't sleep on it weird. I didn't run it into anything. I didn't fall or anything like that. It just started hurting to the point where I had to walk with a limp. And it's pretty painful, especially since, you know, being on vacation and being in Disney, which is where we were.
For real?
Blessy! Thank you so much! I appreciate you, man! 23-monthers!
Why are you breaking your leg?
Okay. Blessy, like next time I see you, man, you're gonna be seeing me with a cool guy cane. I mean, hopefully not, but here it is, right here, for the record. Anyway, not to derail myself too much from the story. Blessy, thank you for the sub, dude. I appreciate it. Not to derail myself too much from the story, but there's this weird pain that happened to my leg, and I didn't physically do anything to it, and it was enough to the point where I was just walking around, and it's the kind of pain where, like, when you walk on it and use it more, it becomes more I guess the word is inflamed. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not really gonna try and guess at what it is. I just know that it hurts. I had to be in a wheelchair for the first day that it happened because one of the cast members working there was like, "What the? Are you okay?" And I was like, "No." So they let me have a wheelchair for the couple days, and then I bought this I put a couple little stickers on there as well. But I've been walking around with this for the better part of a week. Right now that I'm home and not walking around nearly as much as I was in Florida, it feels okay. But moving around the house, I've got this. So that is your update. You can ask me all the questions you like. I have been taking pain medicine, and I haven't been home long enough to determine if seeing a doctor is necessary, because I feel like a lot of it is just from, walking around as much as I did. And I think I'm going to give it like a week tops for being back home before I decide, like, yeah, I should probably see somebody, because I'm not insured. So, not insured yet. But yeah, anyway, that's where my leg was. That's the general, like, layout of what's been happening behind the scenes and where content has been. It's a lot of unfortunate scenarios, but I will say, the collaboration with Yoshiller is still being edited. I am still working to get the 3K, 3,000 subscriber special Q&A for YouTube recorded and uploaded. I'm thinking that this coming week is when I'll start recording that and getting that all edited and finished. And everything beyond that is leading into 2022, which we'll talk about later. But for now, I think it would be fun to do some vacation review, something a little bit more lighthearted, Excedrin is better for pain. I've been taking, what is it? Motrin? I don't know. It's been a mixture of like pain medicine and anti-inflammatory, which seems to be the guess as to what is going on here. So we'll give it a few days and we'll see. What was your favorite ride at Disney or favorite thing right there? Okay. So we're going to transition to our segment of vacation review, okay? So this is going to be directly from my phone, what we're going to be looking at here. So bear with me. There might be some performance issues because it is coming from my phone, but here we go. Okay, so anyway, starting off with this first photo here. Number 1. This is the airport, leaving for this trip. And I want to get this out of the way right now because I'm sure a couple of you are probably wondering, maybe. And I want to get this out of the way just so I have this on the record. This is a photo of our airport. I never came in contact with somebody indoors without a mask on, at all, right? For the most part, I can't think of any scenario where I was without a mask talking to somebody I don't know that also didn't have one, that wasn't either outside or super far away, So I was playing it safe, but I want to say this is an interesting photo because this is our airport, and airports right now have the mandate that you have to have a mask on at all times. Basically, what I'm trying to say is for this entire trip, I was as safe as I possibly could be. I had a mask on everywhere, outdoors even, unless I was eating or drinking, and other people that wasn't my family, I did not want them really anywhere near me. So, that's just getting that out of the way for right now, okay? And you might notice in a lot of the photos you're about to see, I'm pretty far away from everyone else. So, anyway. Yeah, but this is a very long line leaving the airport. It's not a very interesting picture. Anyway, we'll move on. This is some weird thing. I don't know why I even put this in here. This is some weird thing that was in our airline gate. It was almost Bethesda-y in that the chairs were sort of clipping through the wall. It was super strange. Zodiac, what's up, dude? Good to see ya. But yeah, this is also super weird. Anyway, also I had to do this. I had to do the thing, right? The Switch commercial.
A resub? For real?
Mr. Blake, the sexy cowboy. Thank you so much for the summers, dude.
Spooky.
2 months in a row. I appreciate you, my guy. How are you doing, dude? I haven't talked to, man, I feel like I've kind of dropped off the internet for a while. Maybe I haven't, but man, I gotta tell you, this leg thing and being bedridden for as long as I have been, I just missed being here, doing things in front of an audience. It's great. Blake, how you doing, man? Thank you for the resub. Anyway, I had to do this, so. And they also gave us peanuts. It was great. I got to play a little bit of Metroid, too. How are you, brand ambassador? Not appeared in commercials? Rigged? I know! Well, I mean, to be fair, a lot of them, a lot of ambassadors in general don't really really make appearances in commercial marketing for Nintendo. It's weird. I don't know. I'm not really sure the reason why. I'm not complaining either, but I don't know. That's an interesting question because anyway, I had to do this thing though. I had to do this thing. So yeah, moving on. Here's our view from the airplane. Super cool. I feel like I'm a child in that it will never get old to me looking outside the window of an airplane while I'm in it. It is so cool. It's interesting. And I will never get tired of it. I don't care if that makes me a 12-year-old or not. It's fun. I like planes, except for the part where you take off and land. I don't like that part of the airplane. But every other part, when you're soaring, when you're cruising, so good. 144p Earth. Hope you get to feeling better. See you, doctor. I will. Thank you, Blake. Look at low-res Earth. I know. Look at it. But it's funny. I think in this shot you can see some of the parks, but I don't know. I don't have that great of an eye. At my airport, we take a really sharp turn on takeoff, and I piss myself every time. See, for me, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just my heebie-jeebies or, like, you know, what's the word? Like, I don't know, superstition that whenever you land and, like, the wheels hit the ground and everything's like, ugh, I feel like somehow we're just gonna, like, hit something, and that's just always in my mind, and I know it's ridiculous, and but I hate landing and taking off because of it. So anyway, this was landing, and this is also me while I was able-bodied walking through our first gate here. So yes, first steps into Floridian soil, for better or for worse. Moving on. This is like a little tram that you take at the airport going from gate to gate. It was all decorated for like Disney stuff and stuff. It's the most dangerous part of flying. Is it really? I didn't know that. Mika, no, it was awesome. There was so much 50th anniversary stuff, like food, photo ops with the characters and stuff like that, and decorations. Like, it was a lot to take in for sure. And if you're the kind that likes to do, for lack of a better word, like completionist runs of the parks and stuff when you go on a visit, I'm sure it's super overwhelming for those people because there was just so much. Anyway, what is this? Oh, this is me walking into our hotel for the first time. We stayed at the Pop Century Resort, which is on Disney property, and its theme is all about like decades through the 20th century. So everywhere from I think it starts at the 1950s to the 1990s. So everything looks super retro and has that sort of authentic, you know, feel to it. I don't know how to describe it, but you might get that feeling if you like kind of look around more in the photos you're about to see. We're only just getting started. There's like 100 photos in here that we're gonna go through. This is why the stream tags say 100% because we 100%ed the park. True, although not really. I'm not really that kind of person. Whenever I go on vacation, I like to feel like I'm on vacation, you know? My sister and my mom are very much the kind of people that, you know, they have like an agenda every day. And I know she's been on the channel before, but Sam, Nintendo Fangirl, and Amanda from Zelda Universe, they've both been on the channel before, are also very much like that. I'm not quite the same. I have a couple of things that I want to do. Like, I'll make a couple of things that I want to do, but I'll get to them at my own pace. I'm not the kind of person that'll wake up like 7 o'clock in the morning or anything and bright and early ready to seize the day and all that other stuff. I just like to get up on my own and do things at my own pace. You know, that's my jam. So anyway, enough of the ground. This is my room. This was my room. Right after I freshly unpacked everything. Super cozy. These rooms are very nice. My favorite part of these rooms is this little bed. I think it's called a Murphy bed. So this right here is a bed. And whenever it folds up into the wall, it's like a desk. So it has 2 little chairs, and I put my laptop there, and you can see my Switch as well. And I don't really use this other bed. So I like to keep it as like a little desk area and stuff. And also, my family's room was connected. So you could see this is my room, and then walking a little further into the abode, you can see I go through a door here, which is where they were separated, and there is where my family was sleeping. So, pretty cool. Pretty nice. Why aren't you in the Zelda Universe Discord? I think I am. I am. I can see it on my screen. What are you talking about? What do you want about? Yeah, I would have an agenda to meet as many princesses as I can. They were there for sure, although it was a little modified because of, obvious reasons. A lot of the characters, you would basically just talk to them from afar, and you would take photos with them from afar. But, that's kind of out of their control at that point. It's just what they do. Gaming. I was doing some gaming while we were there. I was playing some Metro and stuff. Here's my bag. I like to take photos of my backpack wherever I go. And this is, I guess, just like my little artsy thing that I like to do whenever I travel anywhere. I've been doing this for years now, but this is my traveling backpack and my bed. For those of you that are eagle-eyed viewers, you might notice that that is the same backpack from The Last of Us. That is one of the items that came with Last of Us Part 2 Special Edition. So, anyway, I like the pins. Thanks. They're from the game. I love that Andy Warhol-esque Mickey art. Yup. There's a lot to love about these rooms, honestly, but they're so cozy. This is more of the lobby, I guess, and you can see, everyone's walking around with a mask and stuff like that. And it was all decorated for the holidays. I think this was on December 18th, so it was pretty close to the big day. And the tree itself just looks marvelous. And I think in this video, I also do some walking around the gift shop as well. But there was a lot of holiday stuff for sure. And I'm sorry, a lot of these are vertical videos, because I like them better that way for Instagram stories and stuff. So sorry that there's not a more expanded view on stream or anything, but hopefully this is suitable. Anyway, there's a lot of Christmas merch, as you can see. I have friends at home, so I can't stay much longer, but I have to say, well, welcome back. Thanks, Jabron. I appreciate it, dude. Good to see you, man. Have fun with your friends and everything like that, and thank you for tuning in even just a moment. I appreciate it, dude. Oh, yes, look at all that Christmas stuff. So yeah, this was like the main lobby gift shop area, and you can also get food there somewhere, like towards the back. Keep my eye out for the limited edition Cinderella doll. There was a lot of stuff, Mika. I'm sure, wherever that doll is, it's probably in these shots. I just wasn't looking for it. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything else that really happens in this video, so we can just... here's the pool. I did not step anywhere near the pool. Not only because I don't like public swimming, but none of these people are wearing anything on their face. So, I stayed far away from that. Oh, this is like a big gingerbread house. So, every year, there's this... Oh, there's my uncle. Every year, there's this hotel called the Grand Floridian, and they build, during the holiday season, this giant, almost life-size gingerbread house, and they sell gingerbread cookies out of it. So you can't see it in this shot, but inside the actual house, there's workers there that are selling gingerbread cookies to people and stuff, and I think that's the line for it, so... super cool. Yeah, my uncle is just... There he is, making appearances in the shot and everything. Oh, okay, yeah, so this was our first park day. So this was Magic Kingdom. This is the one that you see on all the promotional materials, the Cinderella Castle. And the first day, I convinced everyone in my family to come with me to the After Hours event, which is basically an event that you pay for. It's a ticketed event, and you basically just get extended time in the park that, it's like a After Hours holiday event kind of thing. It's super cool. So I took a photo of it because apparently our event was sold out. Super cool. Moving right along. This was our first day getting there. It was such a great time. I mean, honestly, like the weather in Florida wasn't all that bad. It wasn't quite as hot as I was thinking it was going to be. And it was actually pretty bearable for the most part. So I was very pleasantly surprised at how overcast, sunny, and just overall, like, I feel like for the most part, our trip was like in the 60s. So it wasn't too bad. Pretty with all the holiday overlays, for sure. And they did a really great job with the holiday decorations. It goes all down Main Street. Even some of the rides have holiday overlays like that as well. It's only like that because it's winter. Did you ride anything? Of course I did. I didn't really take too many videos while I was riding anything though, but I did take photos of Cinderella Castle. There you go. It's got the big snappy 50th logo on the, I don't know what you would call that, the crest or something. I think there was also a show going on. You can see like these little marching guys or whatever. And then, yeah, everything else is just like got ribbons and gold trim and everything. Super nice. Oh god. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys know ahead of time. I did post this on Twitter while I was there, but the backstory to this is that I walked in. My family and I walked in to this gift shop, and my sister points out there's like this little shelf behind me. You can see it in this photo of all these headbands, and she points at it and she was like, "Oh my god, look!" And she obviously she was thinking it looked like my blue hair. And I had to take this photo. I posted it on Twitter, and I was like, "Disney, what the heck? Are you guys coming for my brand like this? Oh my god, like, where are my royalties?" You know, that kind of thing. And I found out later that this is actually a headband for, like, Hades from Hercules. So it's supposed to be, like, his blue flame. But I guess there was no other way to represent blue flame other than, like, a blue hair spiky wig. So from my perspective, I was like, "Hey, what's going on here?" Took you so long to get that joke. It's one of those Galaxy brand ones. Should look more flamey. I know. I mean, honestly, like, even the color doesn't look very Hades-like. I don't know, but hey, it made for a funny photo. So, Neon, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to our stream. Thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us. Oh, and then I took a photo of the castle at night. Look at that. How pretty and blue. And I think part of me likes the 50th celebration decorations as much as I do, simply because they're blue. I was guessing it was from Trolls. Dude, what? Blake, I have no words for that. I have no words for that. It looks off-brand. No, yeah, like the wig thing, it totally looks like it doesn't belong there. It's just so weird looking. But yeah, no, the castle's pretty. They have like the lights going and everything. Look at that. Look at that. Like all the spotlights kind of crossing each other. It looks super cool and dramatic. Blake is a troll, please. I know. I've known him for... How long have I known him, actually? How long have I known you, Blake? Too long. Or not long enough. Should have brought it and sold them for 50 bucks. Free merch! True! I mean, seriously, it's my image and everything. So then this is later on in the day, whenever the after-hours party officially started. They gave out these little cool pamphlets and everything, and basically the premise is like you get all these rides that you can ride at night, and one of the cool benefits, and let me see if I can actually, hold on. Oh, so like they have like exclusive castle shows that you can watch that you can only see for this party, and parades that you can see, and even snacks and stuff that you could buy that were only sold during that event. So a lot of this stuff was happening at night, and I would play the audio, but it's from a phone, so like really how much enjoyment can you get out of that? But they were like, basically it was like a Christmas show. It was super cool. It was adorable. Also there was a parade. Super cool. Super poggers. Look at that. It's the big cheese himself. Amazing. See you later, Gab Gab. Thank you for hanging with us, and hopefully we'll see you again later. I love how for Christmas they would usually do a light show where Fairy Godmother and later Elsa would cover the castle light. Wait, what? When did that happen? Hello? I want to see that. Frick. Elsa's my favorite. All hail the mouse overlord. I mean, seriously, look at this dramatic lighting behind Minnie Mouse. But then, of course, you got Mickey. So the parade itself was really cute. I mean, a parade's a parade, you know? But, you know, I took a video of the whole thing, and I thought this parade was actually really funny because one of the cast members we made friends with. Oh god, this video is like super long. But anyway, the video itself is oh my god. There we go. One of the cast members we made friends with, and he was just dancing and singing the whole time. I could see him across the street. It was hilarious. But another one of the benefits of this cool little after party thing was that they gave everyone unlimited free cookies and hot cocoa. And this is a video of me going to go get that. I thought that was super cool. So here we are just walking in la-di-da-di-da, and they're just handing them out by the handful, basically. I didn't take that many because I can't eat that many. But you could take as many cookies and cups of hot cocoa as you wanted. It was awesome. It's the usual Christmas thing, but they didn't do it, probably because of the 50th. I'll send a video. Okay, cool. Yeah. God, to think I missed out on that. Check that out. Yeah, and the cookie itself was like this really delicious sort of snickerdoodle cookie. I think the next gallery. Yeah. There is a photo of them. Super cool. They were prepackaged, but you know what? It's free. I'm not really gonna split hairs about it or anything like that. So yeah, that was nice. And it also snowed. Look at that. Amazing. They made it snow all over Main Street. I think it was like a soap or something, or like a, what would you call it? Like a foamy soap material, but I like to believe it was real snow, and it was a Christmas miracle. So, yeah, and also it looked really nice with all the decorations and stuff that were there. Very cool aesthetic. Very cool aesthetic. Anyway, this is a video of how empty this park was for this after party. So, as you can see, there's like no one here basically. And then like, yeah, like there's the bathrooms, I guess. I don't know why I thought that was interesting to look at, but scrubbing forward here, the line for It's a Small World is usually massive, but there was no one there. And then here's another video of exactly the same thing. Here's a carousel that you could have gone on. Doesn't usually snow in Florida. Yeah, I know. I figured as much. I figured as much, but yeah, it was really nice experiencing the parks like this. It was super empty. Not a whole lot going on as far as crowd activities were concerned, which made me feel better. So, and then here's a video of really dark video actually. Why am I even showing this? This was me taking a photo of one of the lines to get onto one of the rides. Hardly anybody. It was great. Awesome. Would do it again in a heartbeat. What else we got going here? Oh, these guys were like singing some country song. I think it was Big Iron. I don't know. I'm really bad with remembering country song names and artists and stuff like that. I think it was the name of that song. I don't know. I remembered it in the moment, but now, for some reason, my memory is escaping me. So, anyway, that was part of the entertainment for the night. So you could just kind of walk around part of the park and see them hanging out, singing to whoever was watching, and that was cool. Didn't even get fast passes? No, which is funny because fast passes aren't even a thing anymore. No. In this after party, you could pretty much just walk on to any ride that you wanted, and it was super empty, and that's what I like to see personally. Here's another video. I guess I was just so in awe of how little people were there. Oh, wait, I think in this video, wait. Yeah, you've got like Mr. Shmee and Captain Hook over here just performing for themselves. Like there wasn't really anybody around. They were just kind of dancing or something. I don't know. It's hard for me to remember because there was just so much stuff. But yeah, there's that. There's a Jungle Cruise at night, which is appropriately titled the Jingle Cruise for the holidays. And this ride gets a cool little holiday overlay. It's not a very, exciting ride for the most part. It's more of a novelty because it's from the 60s. But this video does a better job of showcasing Jungle Cruise, but with holiday. There's presents, there's hats, there's wreaths all over the animals and stuff. It's cute. It's cool. Watched the whole history of FastPass Defunctland did, and my brain hurt. Yeah, no, that video is actually super interesting. Super interesting. I remember watching it like the first week or so that it came out, and there's a lot you can learn. There's a lot you can learn about not only FastPass, but just like ride management in general. This photo I posted on Twitter. This little guy right here is a snack that you can only get during this after party. So, I think it was like a ginger flavor cake pop, sort of like cinnamon something. I don't know. It was really good. But again, it was really empty. So there was like nobody around when I was taking this photo aside from, the 5 people you see in the background. So that was fun. And here's the video, I guess, to prove it. I don't know. I feel like people usually get the impression that Main Street's super crowded. So it's kind of weird seeing it like this. It's almost like a liminal space. If you guys know what that term means. I love that sweater. Yeah, no, it's like folded up somewhere in one of my laundry bins right now. I love that sweater. It's so warm. Disney adult status. Hey, what can I say, huh? The sweater was warm. There were 6 in the back of that photo. You're 6. Okay. Here's my pool. Moving on. Oh, so our hotel also had this cool little, like, gondola system. They call it the Skyliner. And you can basically take these to 2 out of the 4 parks. And it's super nice, super convenient, and it's free. So you get there a lot quicker than you would in any other method. It's awesome. Also, Pikmin Bloom was booming here at Disney. You can see all the flowers that people were planting and everything. And here's my little guy just chilling with his little crowd of Pikmin. I got a lot of steps in for this trip. I made a lot of progress in leveling up in Pikmin Bloom, I will say. There was also a lot of great food. I don't know how many food pictures I put in this gallery, but here's one of them. I don't remember what this was, though. This is like an ice cream pudding or something. I don't remember. I ate a lot of really good food, though. Oh yeah, or like a cheesecake or something. Here's a really cool artist, like, thing. I don't even know what you would call this. But this is also at one of the resorts that we visited while we were there. And it's super cool. This little mural is Tangled themed, and there was another one that was Peter Pan themed, but I love Tangled, so I had to get a shot of that. Corona, I know, that's so weird that it's, coincidence. But yeah, super pretty. Super pretty. Oh, here's the Ratatouille ride. Here is the fountain and everything. This is one of the new rides that they added for 2021, I think. I think this came out this year. And what a ride it was. It was super interesting. It's interesting because a lot of the rides in Disney now are using this sort of, like, trackless system for movement, which doesn't really make sense whenever you say it and don't really have an idea of what I'm talking about. But a lot of the newer rides have this new system where, like, the little buggies that you get into don't ride on a track or a rail. There's just a flat floor. And this is one of the rides that utilizes that. So it's really smooth, and I love the movie, so I, of course, love the ride. And the special effects and stuff were really, really nice. So, super cool. They also have a little crepe shop, like, right outside this ride, which the line for was always super long. So, I never got a chance to try a crepe from Remy's place, but it's okay. There was a lot of other really good food, too, which you can see in this photo. Oh, my God. I took a lot of pictures of food. Woo! This was a salmon latke? A salmon latke? I don't actually know what goes into a latke, but it's really good. Whatever is in it. I loved it. But yeah. Anyway, I think from what I remember, it's like salmon with like potato and some sort of glaze. I don't know. Why is your phone's camera so high quality? What the heck? It's because I got a new one. When did I get this thing? What month is it? I don't even know. I think I got it back in like September. Oh, I got it right before the 24-hour stream. So that was like end of September. It's like a potato cake, I think. Yeah. It, like the little bottom part. It's like a fancy hash brown, which is funny because hash browns, you know, they don't really sound miraculous, but this was really good. Just take my word for it. It was awesome. This was in Japan. Look at all those Animal Crossing plushies. Alex Rich, oh my God, I wish. But yeah, lots of Animal Crossing plushies. Japan has a lot of cool stuff in their pavilion at Disney. So many cool, like, obviously there's a lot of Pokemon, there's a lot of Zelda, there's a lot of Studio Ghibli, Sailor Moon, Transformers, like, all the stuff like that makes a big presence there. And then also just a lot of traditional Japanese stuff, which I think I have some photos of in here. Oh, here's a art book that I bought while I was there. This is Kiki's Delivery Service in an art book. I bought this the second I saw it. It was freaking, like, I had no other choice. I need to sit down and read through it one of these days, though. Cat! Oh my God, hi! I love you. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, so I had to buy that frame one, and you want to know something? I am super sad because they had this whole Studio Ghibli section and everything, and they had art books for all of them, but they didn't have one for Spirited Away, and they didn't have one for, what's the name of, like, the movie that's, like, sort of, like, what Breath of the Wild was inspired by, and, what's the name of that film? Holy crap. Somebody in chat's got to know it, right? Just watched that movie recently, showed it to my students. Oh, God, I love that movie. And we've talked about this a couple of times on stream here, Blake, but Kiki's Delivery Service is one of my comfort movies. So I can watch this and like if I'm sad or if I'm sick or any sort of negative emotion, I could just throw it on and it just makes me feel better. Same could be said for a lot of other Ghibli movies, but that one specifically is just really, really cozy.
Thank you
Corin!
so much.
What's up,
Pleasure
dude?
to keep you with us.
Here we go. He's the leader
Oh
of
my
the Stuffers. You know him well. He's finally back to steam
I was
his
wondering where that was
jams.
gonna go.
His love for Lucina comes on full display. If he simps her, it's gonna show. He's wilder,
True?
sharper, and funnier too. He's the first member of
The Stuffers crew. Huh! Corin, thank you so much for the 15-month resub, my guy. I appreciate it, dude. Welcome to the stream. Our vacation review has fully underwent and gone underway. You haven't seen it, Blessy? What the? I'm gonna smack you with my cane, dude. I don't think you can see it in the frame. I'm gonna smack you with my cane. What the heck? Wait, Breath of the Wild, Ghibli? Yeah, no. I don't know if this was confirmed or put on record or anything like that, but you can draw a lot of parallels. And thank you, Mika, for reminding me. With Princess Mononoke and Breath of the Wild, there's a lot of visual similarities and just a lot of, like, you can look at them side by side and think, like, oh, yeah, that definitely has to have some sort of inspiration to it. So, love you and happy you had a great vacay. Thanks, Cats. How are you? Good to see you in stream. Thank you for tuning in. Anyway, yeah, I had to buy that frame one for sure. And this is a video of some, I think this is like a part of a museum that they had there, and it was a it was like some sort of display of kawaii. Like, this makes me sound so out of touch, but I'm trying to remember what the point of the display was. It was like the history of kawaii and like the movement in Japan, something like that. You get what I mean. Totally legal now. Yes. Why are we at nearly 80 viewers just Alex simping for Disney World? I'm talking about my vacation. Can you let me? I'm gonna buy you a cane with a sword in it. Oh man, that would be an awesome birthday present. Kiki's my favorite along with Howl's Moving Castle. Oh, the other art book I bought was Howl's Moving Castle. So I got two. I got Kiki and Howl. Those were definitely up there for sure. And then what else we got? Harajuku, I think this is what this is called. Harajuku style. Ghibli and Breath of the Wild runs deeper than just Princess Mononoke, and people forget. The ancient tech stuff operates like Castle in the Sky, but had consequences like Nausicaa. Well, yeah. I think out of all of them, at least from my perspective, it seems like Mononoke has the most influence out of all of them. But, yeah, there's definitely a lot more than just Mononoke, for sure. That's a good point. The ancient tech stuff I forgot about in Castle in the Sky, for sure. There's some more kawaii at home stuff. This is all just from like a interesting little museum that they had in the Japan Pavilion. Pikachu on a phone. I used to have that phone, actually. I think that's the first iPhone. You could put little charms and stuff in the headphone jack back when those were a thing. Zodiac, what's up? That's so cool. Yeah, no, Leafy, it just gets better from there. I'm telling you, dude. Like, if you ever have a chance to go, Leafy, do it. There's a lot to see and do, especially if you're into Nintendo like I am. Anyway, this was probably the most delicious thing I ate while I was there. This is, oh gosh, what was it called? The Kahlua pork? I forget. But it was pork, and I think this in the background was like sweet potatoes or something. And then there was like mangoes on the top with some special sauce in it. Oh my God, like it was so good. It was so good. And you guys, I was blown away. They give you this delicious meal for like $5. I compare that to like the trash that I get from like McDonald's or something. And I'm like, what am I doing? I need to move to Florida. No, but this was probably like the most delicious thing I ate there. And just look at that. Ooh, the way the sun hits the, anyway, I'm a total foodie. You know, so I could sit here and talk about food for a long time. Oh, this, okay, I'm gonna preface this by saying a couple years ago, Disney likes to do this thing whenever they're in the process of implementing a new ride into the parks. They like to sort of showcase their Imagineers as the front-facing part of it. So they'll have their Imagineers, which are basically Disney's version of engineers, go on these press tours talking about how, like this, part of the ride is like our showcasing highlight feature, and this is how it came to life, and this is our design philosophy, and blah, blah, blah. But for some reason, for Ratatouille, they decided to highlight the car specifically. And I'm not gonna lie, this is the most hideous looking thing I have ever seen for a ride vehicle. Like, guys, just... Oh my god! Why does it look like that? Like, seriously, why? And I remember calling it was such a big deal to me. Like, I called my sister like 2 years ago whenever they unveiled it, and I was like, oh my god, have you seen this? And she saw it, and she was like, oh my god. And I told her, I was like, imagine being paid the salary of a Disney Imagineer, going up to your boss, or probably a room full of your bosses. I'm sure there's a lot of other green lights that it has to be given before it becomes part of the ride. Imagine all the people it had to go through to see this, and then all of them go like, oh yeah, that looks great. That is what we pay you for. That is your salary earned. Here's a bonus. I can't wait to see everyone's reaction to it. Like, imagine this being your magnum opus. No slight on the Imagineers or anything, especially with the layoffs that just happened this year. Like, they work really hard, but it's just really funny to me how goofy this rat looks. Anyway, this was the ride vehicle pulling in and getting ready to take us on our little rat adventure. So, thanks for the new profile picture, Alec. You're welcome. You're welcome. Never say you need to move to Florida. I'm about to smack you. All right. Well, I will say, from what I've heard from people that live there, right? I have a friend named Sarah who lives there, and she said that, or I have two. There's one named Sarah and one named Sydney. From what they've said, Disney property is totally different than the rest of the Orlando area. Like Disney, oh, woo, sparkles, magic, and everything. Orlando, tragic. Absolute train wreck. Like, just turn back while you can, So, I'll preface that and add a little asterisk by saying I want to move to Florida, Disney property. That would be my little amendment. So that's a good catch, Blessy, for sure. It looks like it comes from a lower quality park than Disney. I know, like, who draws this? Like, here, I'll play it again. Look at this. Like, the way he creeps into the frame. The way he creeps into the frame is so good. Oh, man. HMK lives in Florida? I didn't know that. Oh, God. You guys are going to see a lot of food pictures here. Okay, so this was like ramen with soba noodles, or I don't know. I think it was like soba and shrimp tempura, and this was like a really delicious boba sugary drink, and this was like a Christmas tree made in the shape of like sushi, and you could see like I think it was tuna and salmon. Tuna and salmon with masago on the top and some spicy mayo, and oh man, you guys, like, I miss all the food I ate. I have to sit here and eat like a peasant now. At least, the stuff that I make is just garbage by comparison. Some crab rangoons. Oh, and this cool pin that I found. They have this thing called the Rainbow Collection where like they had a bunch of cool looking pins with different flags on them. And of course, I had to get this one. Now I'm hungry. Yo, same. What the heck? God, I don't even know what I'm going to do for dinner, man. Now y'all got me thinking, like, I'm super hungry now. Anyway, so I had to pick that up. I got a picture of it because, of course. Oh, yeah, and then here's me in the wheelchair. This was me, like, I want to say 10, 15 minutes after the very nice cast member, I think her name was Andrea, who noticed that I was limping and decided to give me a wheelchair free of charge. So, for most of the trip, I was kind of up and down between limping with my cane, which I got later, and being pushed around on this wheelchair. So, there is a trans one, Mika, and it's really cool. Also, check out this sick, cool jacket that I got while I was there. Super nice. But yeah. So there was me just having a grand old time. This is another one of the 50th celebration things. There's a lot of stuff that is in the parks regarding the 50th celebration. Disney's wanting to make a big deal out of it, but a lot of the stuff revolves around food and drinks. In this drink in particular, they give you a little character, like, sugar thing. You drop it in the drink and you stir it, and it changes the drink's color and makes it look all sparkly on the inside. And it's like magic, right? So this is me stirring that. Is there a way that I can fast forward this? Yes. So you can see, it's hard to see on video, but you can see, like, as the liquid is swirling, you can see, like, this sort of, like, sparkly, I don't even know what to call it. But yeah, you can see, like, the sort of pixie dust in it. What was the character thing? It was Pluto. It was Pluto. Every location had a different one. So, that one is Pluto. The dog. You know, the dog. So yeah, it's edible shimmer. Don't even get me started. I missed that show already. Anyway, need to get that one? You should, Marks. You should. You hate seafood? What the... Bruh. I think it might just be, like, some people just don't grow into the palate, or maybe it takes them a while. Because my sister is the same way, for the most part. Although, sometimes I will let her try some of the sushi I get myself, or something like that. And she, for the most part, enjoys them. So maybe it's like, you haven't tried the right seafood or something? I don't know. Seafood is one of my favorite food groups to eat from. Love it. Love it. Anyway, this is a cookie restaurant, which it doesn't look like it. But this is a cookie restaurant, or bakery, if you will. This is at Disney Springs, so it's not exactly a park, but more like a downtown area. So there's cookies, cakes, pastries, that kind of thing. And this place was really uniquely themed. And let me catch on my chat here really quick. Are you telling me I know more about Alec's friends like HMK than Alec does? I have absorbed a ball of Nintendo omniscience and will soon reach insanity. Oh my god. The sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will release on July 5th, 2021. If you're correct, Corin, I'll give you $5. Take that to the bank. Check general. I can see it on my other monitor. Are we still at 69? That would be a shame if we weren't. Were you curious of the curiosities? I was. And you want to know something? There was a certain somebody I know who was really into these photos, and I was talking to her while I was here. But as you can see, this place is very horror, goth, Tim Burton inspired. This is the menu that they give you, and it's like just a single little, paper pamphlet handout, and you get to keep it. So, like, this is their version of Santa. I think there was one with Krampus on it. And then these are all the cool things that you can get. And I mean, you can pause the stream and read it if you want, but there's a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff on this menu, and I guess the menu changes because it says December at the top. So, anyway, there is the inside of the bakehouse. Very nice. I love the theme. Super good. And then here is a video of the entire inside. It also kind of reminded me a little bit of Harry Potter, in the way that you can see, like, some of the furniture here in the background was, like, leaning forward, like, off to the side. It had this really weird magical element to it. How y'all doing today? Angel, what's up? How are you? Welcome to our comeback stream. Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us. We're giving my vacation a review and catching you guys up on what the heck I've been doing over the past 10 days. So here you are, caught us in the middle of our review here. But yeah, this place is really nice. I'll just kind of let the video finish playing here. Yeah, very Tim Burton for sure. And let me see. I don't think I ever got a photo of anything that I got, but there's these, they're basically just cookies. There's my dad in the corner. They're basically just really nice cookies with Christmas theme on them. How many videos did you take on your Nintendo 3DS though? Yeah. I could always find out, but who carries their 3DS with them anymore? I mean, I might, considering I'm going to MagFest this coming weekend, but we will see. Oh my god! Wait, I think I see what you mean now by the Discord profile picture. I think I see it in general now. That's hilarious. Where was I? Okay. Yeah, so anyway, there was also this Star Wars restaurant, right? This is like a bar, I guess. So a lot of the drinks there were alcoholic or had alcohol in them. This one I think was called the Jedi Mind Trick. I don't remember what alcohols were in what, but they look pretty. There's one. This is what I had. This is called the Fuzzy Tauntaun. It was really weird. The top of the drink, all that fizz, has like this sort of numbing quality to it. So when you drink it, it's almost like you're drinking like anesthetic or something. It doesn't taste like that, but after you swallow and you let it sit in your mouth for a second, you lose feeling of your mouth. It's weird. It was weird. I didn't really like that sensation myself, but it was a cool experience for sure. And then I also got this little thing on the side. It was like a sugary cotton candy jelly sort of thing. Disney does own Star Wars. Yeah, they have a whole area for it. Super cool. And then there was this robot that was vibing and playing music for the entire bar. I don't have sound on, or else you'd hear him just like, you know, making like little ooh ooh party time. He was talking a lot. But yeah, love that little guy. He was adorable. Here's more from the ride. So here's BB-8 doing BB-8 stuff. Super cool. Here is Ray, which I will say the, like, what would you even call this? Like the hologram effect on this looks really, really good, especially in person. So yeah, it's cool that they have like all the actors and stuff reprise their roles for the ride. Super cool. There's not really much that I can show you from the ride itself other than this, but it's super cool. Definitely one of the most high-tech and impressive ride experiences I've ever had. There's a lot of moving parts to it, for sure. Is it DJ Rex? Is that his name? Oh my god. Is he from the movies or something? Gosh, I don't know. I'm not a big Star Wars guy, or else I'd be able to pick up on them a lot more of these references. Here's a bunch of stormtroopers. This is also, believe it or not, part of the ride. You walk through this like big, you know, holding cell or something, and like it's hard to explain. So just watch a video. He's not, I don't think. Okay. How do you know his name then? Where's he from? Tower of Terror. It's a classic, for sure. I didn't get a chance to ride it though. I'm always not really too keen on the rides that just drop you straight down. This is the most delicious egg I've ever had. If anybody knows what kind of egg this is, tell me so I can look up a recipe and make it for myself. Oh my god. Like, this was the most delicious egg I've ever had. I knew it from the moment I bit into it. I don't even know, like, what this is. I know it's an egg, but I don't know how it's prepared or anything like that. Apparently, by the time Toy Story 4 came out, the actor who played Mr. Potato had passed. They used voice lines from the park or something to give him voices. That's what I heard. I don't know, though. I'm sure there's some truth to that. I'm actually not sure. I'm not too familiar with that, to be honest. It looks soggy. I mean, it looks kind of gross. I mean, like from an outside perspective, but let me tell you, it is so good. Oh my god, I was having the time of my life eating all this delicious food. Oh, 13-layer chocolate cake. Amazing. There's not much to say beyond that. From the original Star Tours. That's probably why that name rings a bell to me. I remember vaguely. Oh yeah, and then here's Christmas Eve. So, in addition to my leg, you know, just being a total catastrophe, my sister was feeling, I guess, like, sick to her stomach or something. And it's kind of a funny story because she was feeling sick. She wanted to step away from dinner for a little bit and hang out in this hotel lobby because she didn't like the smell of food. Sometimes I feel like that too, where the smell of food just kind of aggravates my stomach more and it makes me feel more sick. So she wanted to sit out in the lobby, and this nice lady in the background with the mask on and everything, she saw her, came up to her, and asked her what was wrong, and, you know, kind of started going through the paces of, like, what's going on? Like, why are you out here by yourself? And, like, you know, is there anything I can do to help? And she was basically like, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll get the doctors from Disney to come here and inspect you, give you a full checkup to make sure you're okay, and it's all free of charge. So that was pretty cool. I mean, they didn't ask about my leg, which was kind of tragic, but you know, at least my sister came out great. And you know, I think this face says it all. It was a little overwhelming for her in the moment because they brought out the stretchers and stuff, but the lady there assured her that it's all part of standard procedure, and you know, obviously they weren't going to need it. They just have to bring it out just in case. So anyway, the cast members are awesome for sure. The Disney doctors. Yeah, this guy was like interviewing her, asking her all these questions, like, are you feeling sick, anxiety, you gonna vomit, like this kind of thing. And this guy in the background was like taking notes on his iPad or something. And she was very just, get me out of here, you know? She was not feeling it. And then there's my mom on the side next to her. So, anywho, that was Christmas Eve. Super cool. We had a great time. And then here's me Christmas morning. Here's another tragic thing. I had a lot of content that I wanted to do. I wanted to do a whole Christmas Day vlog about, you know, the day that we had and what we did and vlogging the whole thing. I did not get to do any of that because my leg was in shambles. So all you really get is just me in bed explaining that I'm waking up and we're gonna go have dinner at some point. But I don't have audio really on, so you can't really hear what I'm saying. Bowser's Inside Story music, Green and Pong, let's go! All right. Because you guys said that, we're just gonna move on to the next one. Here's my Christmas Day dinner, or breakfast. Christmas Day breakfast, so good. Look at this. There was like smoked ham or something. I don't even know. There was like sweet potatoes and bread and freaking green beans. They let you have gravy if you wanted as well. And all of that on that banging plate for 15 bucks. I would say that's a pretty good deal. It was delicious. And then later on that night, we went to this place called the Crystal Palace. I'm just going to kind of speed through the rest of this because we've been talking about my trip for a while. This is called the Crystal Palace. It's very Winnie the Pooh themed, but it's a buffet. So you get all this delicious food for one set price. And it was awesome. Look at this. There's like prime rib here. Some rice, some broccoli. There's some mushrooms over there underneath it. There's like a bread roll, and there's a chicken quesadilla over here from the kids' side. Like, my plate was just all over the place. And yeah, and there's the Winnie the Pooh decorations that they had all over the place. I'm hungry now, cat. Let's go get food. Alex B, my B. Ham and green beans for breakfast. Yeah, it was a little weird, but you know, I'm not really the kind that like loves American breakfast anyway. I don't really love bacon, or sorry, I don't love pancakes or waffles or cereal or like any of that sugary stuff anymore because I feel like it just takes me longer to get ready for the day because sugar and all that stuff weighs you down, you know? So I was totally game for a breakfast like that for Christmas Day, no less. Of course, I'm down. Sign me up. Anyway, it's also really pretty on the outside. So there's a lot of glass and a lot of, you know, just dome structures, and it's a really pretty place for sure. Plus the fact that it's themed to Winnie the Pooh. Oh yes. Oh yes. And I guess there's the outside. Amazing. Wonderful. Ali's been eating good. No, yeah, I have been. It's been great. And now I'm back home and I'm sad. Not really. But here's me at the Magic Kingdom. This was me, I guess. I don't even remember why I wanted these photos. I guess I just wanted a cool photo with the stuff, the decorations in the background. Here's another one of me living my best life. Look at that. Amazing. Oh, wait, I took a photo of these because I got this cool little sweater. Look at that. It's a cool little Christmas sweater. Fits like a glove. It's super warm. Oh, and then yeah, here's me and my sister and my mom. I wanted to take a photo with my girls as well. Is that weird to say? I don't know. My mom and my sister. And yeah, it was overall a really nice vacation. I don't know how many more photos that we have left in here. Should we go through these still? Oh my God, more food! More food! Look at that! This was like a... Oh God, what even was this? Oh my God, what kind of meat is that? I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, pastrami. It's a pastrami sandwich. Super good. Black and white cookie, amazing. This was schnitzel. This was schnitzel. That was amazing. Oh, and here's another photo of me, my sister, and my dad this time. Cool. Next time you go, you need to do a food vlog. That's all you see to document. I know. Well, I see, like I said, I'm a big food guy. I love eating new and delicious things. So whenever Epcot has like these cool, you know, food festivals, I'm all over it. So anyway, here's me being like the alternative black sheep child that I am compared to my sister and my dad with the skinny jeans and the blue hair and the painted nails. Anyway, there's them. Love them. Here's me and my sister being each other. I don't know what she's thinking in this moment, but you know, I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to hearing what you guys think she's thinking. And I also, what's even going on here? I'm probably just thinking about food or something. I don't know. The fact that we're caught in this moment together, I think that says a lot. Aw, here's me and my mom. We got matching sweaters. That's why I was so happy when I got mine, because I get to match. So there's us in our matching sweaters. Oh, and get this. Bop, bop, bop. If you zoom in, underneath the sweater, I'm also wearing a Mickey Christmas long sleeve thermal as well. So I was all Disney'd out, you know? Anyway, there's some ducks. There's a lot of ducks in Florida. So of course I had to get a picture of the ducks. Which, look at this photo, by the way. Absolute banger. I think this photo came out really nice. Look at that. The crisp quality. This is like, we were sitting for like 4 hours or something waiting for fireworks to go off. And then the fireworks did go off. Or no, it wasn't fireworks, was it? No, it was like a water show. Yeah. Oh, I guess there was fireworks in there. This is like some Epcot nighttime show, and it's super cool. There's like a lot of different movies that have different segments throughout the show, too. Look at that. Amazing. All the fireworks shoot out from all the different countries, too. Why do you say ducks like that? Ducks like what? Is it really that weird? Am I being weird? Oh, this is a sticker that I got from that same restaurant where I looked like I was about to sneeze. They give you a little sticker for cleaning your plate. Here's me hanging out outside, living my best life. I'm walking around with a limp, as you can see in the video, because I have my cane still, but I was trying out one of the cool new modes on my camera. This is a really nice resort. This was, I think, our last day there. This is a really nice resort called the Polynesian. And this... Oh my god, that lady was not wearing her mask properly. This I went to for breakfast, and I ate that. It was a rainbow poke bowl, and it was delicious. Yakisoba noodles, which is also good. Man, I have so many, like, there's, what is the percentage of food to, like, actual photo? Oh my god, there's another one. Yeah, oh my god, how many pictures of food do I have on my phone? This is a delicious, like, 50th anniversary lemon tart. It was amazing, by the way, super good. Here's a video of me catching some of the snow in my mouth on Main Street. Much to my surprise, it didn't actually taste like anything, despite being soap. So, anyway, and yeah, this was like one of the last moments that we had on the park. It was all the characters saying goodbye, which they must have known that we were leaving, because look at all these guys. They're all hanging out, saying goodbye, waving. And my favorite, Donald Duck right there, doing his thing. Love Donald. And, oh yeah, there's Goofy over there. Is there anything else in this album? Is that it? Oh, there's Mickey Mouse. The big cheese. Bring us all next time? I wish I could. Oh, here's a video of me walking with my cane. So if you see me for the next, like, hopefully not much longer than this week, that's how I'll be walking around. So, super cool. You need to keep a record of your spending on food and clothes? I know, seriously. Here's a photo of the last look at the hotel before I left. Here's the last breakfast I ate, which was banging, by the way. This was a plant-based waffle. It was actually really good. Here's the bus coming to pick us up. We were all crying and super sad. Here's me on the bus. Here's a video of this guy being hilarious. Like, our bus driver that morning was just so funny. It's unfortunate that I don't have audio for this, or else I would totally play it and just let him talk, but... Anyway, here's me landing, and then here's me last night, sitting on my couch. Back in good old Texas. Anyway, that was my trip. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Now that we're all done with that, we can just kind of sit around and talk normal for a little bit. I'm done talking. What have you guys been up to? What have you all been doing in the past 10 days, or however long it's been since I've been live on stream here? What have you been doing? Mika, I swear that's like my favorite thing. That's one of my favorite scenes in all of Disney ever, is Show Yourself. Like, that's such a good sequence. Oh my god. Hope you had a good time. I had a great time, Blake, and I'm so excited to be back, doing some more streaming, doing some more content, and working on the videos that I had promised you guys initially, but sadly I've been dealing with an injury, Yo Schiller's been sick, and audio's been messing up, so. Moving forward into 2022, the things that you guys can expect in the near future are 3,000 subscriber Q&A, coming up soon. Gonna be recording it this week, hopefully, and get it, I say hopefully, by that I mean publishing it, hopefully sometime this week. And then Yo Schiller is gonna be working on getting that video edited, and there's a couple of other ones too, but I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Regardless, I have a lot of other stuff planned. I'm doing the same thing I did late last year, or I guess, wow! I'm talking like 2021 already happened. I'm gonna continue doing that thing where I plan out content ahead of time. So I have January and February already planned out, and work will be commencing on that shortly. So, anyway, you've been sick? Sick with what? Are you okay? What the heck, man? God, why do things happen to Blessy, our king? Been giving professional medical advice to Alec. All right, I wouldn't go around advertising it as such, but you've been very helpful. Thank you. I've been giving let's see. I've been shiny hunting Piplup for 5 days. Oh my god. How many, like, have you been keeping track of how much, like, how many encounters or however many hatches you had? Oh my god, that's a long time. But I guess it's not the longest time. I need Disney food. Yeah, same. Oh my god. Let me know when you go next so I can stream snipe you at Disney World. God. If we're in a better place by then, I totally will. But, you know, to be honest, I don't really think much beyond MagFest. I'll be looking too much into doing anything.
Thank you so much.
As sad as that is,
it's
one of those things that's like constantly changing, you know? So keeping an eye on things moving forward for sure. Cat! 15 months! I need that gif of Patrick saying I love you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. And, Kat, I miss you. We need to see each other again soon. Things are getting crazy again out in the world. Yeah, I know, I saw, which I guess, you know, I'm kind of glad that we got to go when we did, because now that I'm home, I'm just seeing all the headlines and just thinking like, here we go again! I'm just kidding. Hopefully things will get better, but we'll see. That Avatar hoodie is great. Avatar hoodie? Wait, which one? Avatar hoodie. Let me see. Sure do. Let's make year 3 of COVID the best one yet, please, God. This is my new thing, by the way. I like to slam my cane into the ground whenever I'm passionate about something. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear me smashing this into the ground? Okay, I should probably not do that. Fun fact, there's a flooring place near me named Omicron. Oh, sick. What an unfortunate coincidence. Jeez. But yeah, anyway, moving into 2022 though, I guess for those of you that are here, I like to do this every now and then. Typically, I like to give content previews to subscribers first, but every now and then I like to talk to you guys who are here live with me about things that I'm working on moving into the future. So I guess one of the things that we can talk about is I have a video that's going to be planned coming in February for a and if you hear me saying this and you decide to do this idea, I'm gonna be sad because I feel like this is a somewhat original idea. I see it a lot of the times. I see it sometimes in like the tech side of YouTube, but never really in the gaming side. But I'm gonna be doing a what's on my Nintendo Switch video. So I know a lot of you have commented on how big my library is for my Switch because I keep everything digital on my console. So whenever you go to my home menu and look at all my games, like it's a pretty long list, and I think I have a 400 gigabyte card or something in my Switch for storage. Anyway, the premise of the video is we're going to be going through every single tile on my home screen, talking to you about what it is, what I use it for, and why I have it in the first place. So something along those lines. That'll be in like January, February timeframe, and it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to doing that. And also we've got that hot tub stream to schedule as well, which I have some pretty interesting plans for sure. I think this coming week, I'm gonna start looking into Airbnbs, maybe, that have hot tubs and reasonable prices, so I can start looking and booking, you know, booking the venue, getting the schedule put together and all that stuff. So Kat said, whoa, put Pokemon in there with you. Oh man, I've got a few ideas for sure. Maybe we'll have some guest appearances as well. Who knows? Who knows? Snack World better be there, I swear to God. I sewn a new skirt over Christmas, and I'm working on a bum pad for said skirt, which is a pillow for your butt. A pillow for your butt? That's something that I can get behind and get on top of. Duke! Oh my gosh, Duke would cause so much craziness. That boy, he's a wild card. Forgot the title I gave the Hot Tub Talk Show? Yeah, for sure. We'll have like a little interview session with everyone. I have a lot of ideas for sure. I have a lot of ideas. Here, I'll put my cane on screen so you guys can see what I'm holding. He's gonna finally address the DOA game he has. I still have time to delete it before then. Alex's reason for having Snack World? Neon. True. If I had it. One day, you or 101 Leafy or Proxence or somebody will bother me enough to play Snack World, and I'll probably enjoy it. It's not really something that I have much hate in my or disdain in my heart for. I just haven't gotten around to it. Does anyone other than me remember the DOA game? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, and quite frankly, it doesn't seem like anybody else does. So, I think you're the crazy one, Morks. First, the Switch video. Next will be what's in Alex's search history. Oh God. You guys will finally hear all of my incriminating searches, like Nintendo New Year's OST and happy and upbeat Nintendo music mix. Oh, if that ever got out into the world, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Oh man, that would be the day. That'll be the day. But you want to know something? I would flip the script around right back at you, Mr. Blessy, and ask you, what's in your YouTube search history? Or your Google search history? Alan doesn't need to worry because he knows incognito. I do. I'm smart like that. We're going to reveal Alex's top 10 visited websites of the year. I mean, it's probably like TweetDeck, Twitch, Amazon. I'm trying to think of other websites I use. I don't know. Discord? Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel like I feel like everyone says this, but I personally don't feel like I use the internet a lot. I mean, as far as variety, you know, I typically go to the same places almost every day. You know? Is that weird? I mean, probably not. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud now. Well, I didn't plan much further than where we are in stream right now, so what do you guys want to do? I'm having fun just hanging out and talking. We can have this be a short stream today for sure, if that's what we want to do. I don't use the internet that much, says the streamer. Okay, listen. I know we don't talk about Bruno is on my YouTube search history. Hey, same. I watched that movie again last night because it's on Disney Plus now. And I gotta say, man, Luisa is amazing. Love her. She's so good. But also, that song is really, really good, too. Buy Snack World and play Yokai Watch. Swear to God. Encanto is fire. It is. It's so good. It's so, so good. That movie, you know, probably like a lot of other people, got me thinking a lot about Coco. And I think, as unfair as it is to compare both movies, I feel like Encanto is just as good, I think, as Coco in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways. And I think Encanto, like, to wrap that thought up, I think Encanto is probably one of my more favorite modern Disney movies in the last however long. That was a really, really good watch, for sure. Luisa's song is so good. I agree. I love her. They have similar messages. They approach them differently. Yeah, it's like, they almost like they have different agendas, you know? But I'm not going to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen the movie yet. But Encanto is great. And it's on Disney Plus right now. Whew. Anyway, I think Encanto had a message that spoke to me super hard, but the music and everything was very fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things where it kind of depends on what your upbringing was, and you also kind of get bonus points for if your, you know, upbringing shares the same heritage as Encanto or Coco or like any regional movie for that matter. And I think for me, and my background specifically, I had a lot of appreciation for those movies. Should I get an update on the Alec cosplay? Let's hear it! I want to know. Give me the updates. Isabella is aesthetique. Mwah, so good. So good. Yeah. I love that movie. And all the characters are actually really great. There wasn't a single one that I thought was, like... There wasn't a single one I didn't like, I don't think. Very wholesome with good characters and no dumb characters. True. Very, very true. Oh, God. Whew. Haven't watched Encanto, but Coco hits the themes of generational trauma. Man. Corin! I don't know how many times I've said this on stream before. I mean, probably at least once or twice, but... I've seen Coco. I love that movie. That's one of my favorite modern Disney movies for sure. And, you know, as much as I love it, I think I've only seen it a total of like 3 times. Because it's so closely tied to my lived experience. It makes me cry every time. Like, cry. Like tears, you know? But it's so good. I love Coco. So, so good. Also, Camilo is NB, and you can't convince me otherwise. Oh, who's Camilo again? Shoot. I can't remember who that is. Ah! We're getting into spoiler territory. We gotta stop! Anyway, you guys want to see this cool vinyl I got before I left? Look at this. Ah! You guys ever play a game called Valhalla? Cyberpunk Bartender Action. Look at this. Incredible. Amazing. Love it. I haven't actually played the game yet. Maybe one day we'll play it on stream, but it's basically like that bartender game that you see. At least I see the artwork on Twitter a lot. So, I got the full set of vinyl records. This is like, I think 5 different records all in one. Oh, all in one collection. It's also really heavy. Whew. Anyway. Oh, you got speakers for your player finally? Let's go. Let's go. What was the first thing you played on it? I gotta know. Shoot, I was gonna say something else, but I totally forgot what it was. Ah, my knee hurts. Saw someone play Valhalla yesterday through Discord VC. Looks cozy, but in a deceptive way. Yeah, it looks really, really nice. I want to play it. Very, very bad. But that's also one of the things moving into 2022 is that I think even more so than 2021, we'll probably be doing a lot more outside of just the Nintendo bubble of video games. So I want to do Valhalla. I want to do Dark Souls one of these days, Bloodborne, and Overwatch 2 if that ever becomes a thing. And who knows, maybe even like League of Legends or something. I don't know. I want to stream more of the stuff that you guys don't see me play on stream. Also, Deltarune. I need to play Chapter 2 for sure. I need to catch up on Chapter 2. Maybe we'll play Chapter 1 again. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff on my gaming schedule. I'm currently in the process of building out all the way until like March. And getting all that stuff planned and put together. Oh, another thing I can talk to you guys about. Noodles, what's up, dude? Another thing I can talk to you guys about is that moving into 2022, the YouTube content is going to be totally different, right? So in the past, the approach that I had was take live streams and like lightly edit them and then publish them onto YouTube, so the people that missed out on the stream have a good way of rewatching old content. It's all right. It's not necessarily my favorite kind of content to make. So moving into 2022, I'm going to be doing a lot more edited content, heavily edited content, and pre-recorded stuff. So one of the first ones is obviously going to be what's on my Nintendo Switch. That's going to be in like January, February. I also have a couple of other things moving on in the process, which I'll be posting about in the subs channel in Discord, probably later today or tomorrow. And there was, for Pokemon, right? So for single-player games moving forward, to keep myself more accountable and also to make them more watchable, for January, the first game that's coming out, the big one, is Pokemon Legends Arceus, right? For that game specifically, we're going to play the entire game on stream. I'm going to hire a long-term editor to take all of our, what would you call it, like single-player content, stuff like that, and make supercuts of them. So if you've ever seen like Ant Dudes or Alpha Rads, like supercut content, think something along those lines. And if I'm lucky enough, I can see if Fleasbeyond will be around to make custom artwork for all of those playthroughs. So very huge focus on single-player content, making good quality edited content going to YouTube, because the things that people go to Twitch for is uniquely different than the things that people go to YouTube to for, as far as what you want to watch. So that's a cool thing that we're going to be changing our approach to moving forward. And also we're going to be doing a lot more collaborations in 2022. I've had the fortunate position of making a lot of really cool friends over the course of this year, and I feel like a lot of it stemmed from just the podcast that we made. That was in like February, March or something. I just started one because I wanted an excuse and a better way to organize all the discussion videos that I had, and a podcast was a good way to do that. And through that avenue, we've met, collaborated with, and I've since become friends with so many different people. So I want to do more of that going into 2022 as well. So if you know someone that would be cool to collaborate with, let me know. But we'll also be working a lot with our current group of friends. So, we'll see more Yoshiller and we'll see more Kira for sure, if they're up for it. And Push Dustin and like that whole group of folks. So super, super looking forward to this coming year as far as content is concerned. Super excited. I hope you guys are too. Hot Tub Stream, Pokemon Legends Arceus, what's on my Nintendo Switch, supercut playthroughs, more podcasts, of course, every month. As you can tell, I haven't even said everything yet, and that's already a pretty packed schedule. So all this in addition to a regular set of streams, which I'm going to be making an adjustment to our stream schedule for 2022. I'm probably going to be taking the time to sit down and really iron it out, probably in the next week or two. And I will let you guys know whenever that is all done and officiated. Because currently, with work and editing and all the other things I have to do day to day, it's kind of hard keeping the same schedule that we've had throughout the year, because my needs, my what would you call it? My schedule has changed so drastically since then, since the beginning of the year. So into 2022, we're gonna have a different streaming schedule, which, of course, all this information will be in our Discord. So if you're not a part of that already, what the heck are you doing? But I'll be making announcements for that moving forward in Discord. Subs will get previews of all the content that I'm working on in Discord, and I'll be posting stupid memes and funny videos in Discord, the same as I always do. So, your life schedule. Yeah, no, that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it for sure. But anyway, I think that covers everything. I think I did what I set out to do today, which was update you guys on pretty much everything that I needed to for this past 10 days and moving into 2022. Also, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I did a pretty long stream for New Year's last year, but honestly, I don't really think it's a normal thing for people to do live streams on New Year's Eve, because I know a lot of content creator friends this year are just not doing that. So I don't know. We may or may not be streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure. If we do, I'll see if we can make it, you know, somewhat appropriate for the occasion. I'm not sure. Plus, I have this injury in my leg now, so I got to be mindful of that and not to stress it all out and everything. So I will be keeping you guys updated on all of the things moving forward in Discord for sure. But this may or may not be our last stream until the new year. So if you're still here hanging out, lurking or whatever, I really, really appreciate you. Sorry I've been gone for so long. It didn't mean to be this long of a hiatus. There was supposed to be content that was supposed to be published while I was gone. It's just a series of unfortunate events that cropped up since then. So probably won't be happening again. I highly doubt it. There's no shot that many unfortunate things can happen all in a row at once. Again, right? Knock, 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 knock. There's no wood in here. Just call him a Baudelaire. That's right. That's right. Anyway, I think, you know, now that we've been streaming for an hour and a half, I didn't really plan to do much beyond this. And honestly, I need to go take care of my leg. I need to have that SpongeBob fish as a soundboard, like as a sound on my soundboard. Now, at least. Anyway. Oh, yeah. So, moving forward, Happy New Year for sure. If this is our last time seeing each other, hope you have a good New Year's. Stay safe, get vaccinated, get boosted, all the things, and drink responsibly if you're of age. And this coming week, I will be flying out on Thursday, the 6th, to the DMV, the DC area, for MagFest. If you guys don't know what that is, that's fine. The only reason I bring it up is because I will be doing a panel, 2 of them, actually. One of them is with Zelda Universe, and the other is with my friend Kira, which we just did a great video together talking about our top 5 favorite games of 2021. And if you haven't seen it yet, feel free to go give it a watch. It's great. We did a lot of really awesome work on that video. I am super proud of how I edited it and how it came out. And I also think Kira, just listening to her talk about the games that she considered her favorites of the year, was interesting. She has a really great way of explaining things, and her picks were also just really, really out of left field, to say the least. So go give that video a watch, give it a like, throw a comment on there, and let me know what you guys think if you're interested. And I will also be posting on Discord if there are any live stream links for the panels that I'll be doing at MagFest. Again, that'll be with Zelda Universe and with Kira, my friend Kira. She's going to be doing a 30 years of Sonic the Hedgehog panel, which I'm not the biggest Sonic the Hedgehog fan, but, you know, I like him. He's cool. Anyways, I think that's going to be it for today's stream, you guys. I don't really have that much else to say, so went to the doctor's the other day wearing the Pocket Alex shirt, and the nurse said it was cute. Oh, yo! Get the nurse to watch. I'm just kidding. I sent those Castle Ice videos, by the way. Enjoy those. I will. Thank you. Yes, I will give those a watch as soon as I can. Like I said, I'm gonna go take care of my leg. Go put on some Bengay, and take some pills and probably rest it up for a little bit. Hopefully, I'm feeling better by Monday, which is the next stream day that we have. But we will see. We will see. Maybe I'll stream on New Year's Day. I don't know. This is all up in the air. I just got back home. You may see me tomorrow. This could all be for naught. You guys might see me tomorrow. But anyways, I think that's going to be where we're going to end things off today. So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me for this very special return stream, for this very special vacation recap. It's been wonderful. It's been amazing. And I'm glad to be back and hanging out at home and ready to make some content. Get back into... Oh my God, that scared me. Oh my God, that scared me. It's good to be back, and I'm ready to make content again, and I'm excited. Anyway, with all of that said, and without further ado, there's only one thing left to say before we take off for the night, and that is, of course, as always, I'm crippling stuff, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Bruh. Maybe. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how my leg's feeling, and I'll see what we can do. All right? And And if we don't see each other tomorrow, you guys have a good one. Stay sexy, stay beautiful, stay hydrated, get vaccinated, get boosted, hug your loved ones, and I'm gonna go get something to eat now. We've been talking a lot about food today, okay? All right. You guys have a good one. Bye! Yeah! Bye! Woo! I have so much energy for somebody who has one working leg. Oh my